Home? What do you mean I'm coming home?
Tomorrow.
What are you talking about, Dee?
Well, Johnny and I went to see Dr. Bolak, and he doesn't see any reason why not.
But Dr. Bolak isn't my doctor.
And he doesn't see any reason why Doc Coleridge would either.
But, Delia...
You want to know what else he said? He said you would get better much quicker if you were with people that you love, and who love you, and who want to take good care of you.
Yes, but you can't do it home. It can be done here in the hospital.
Sure I can. Why not? I can take as good care of you there as as they do over here. Better. You know why? Because I love you. Frank, if I have to spend every minute of the day and night taking care of you, it's going to be worth it. Just to have you home where you belong.
But I have to be here for my physical therapy.
Frank, we're right across the street. We'll bring you over. And, Mary can give you the therapy at home like she's doing here, right? Boy, it's going to be wonderful for you to be back home again.
But it's just not practical, Dee.
Why not? Frank, do you know how overjoyed your father was? I mean, his eyes just lit up. Boy, little John is going to love having his daddy back home again. You know what I want to see? Little John sitting on your lap. Hey, that's good therapy for you, playing with little John.
Frank, I'll see you later, okay?
Oh, look, stay, please. I want you to. Because I'm going home, and I think Frank needs some company. Frank, I'm putting those 2 beds together in your old room. Make a double bed. Everything is just gonna be perfect. So you two just have a nice long visit. Because it might be quite a long time before you two can be alone together.
Who's coming and who's going? SoapNet has the status update on your favorite stars. You know her as General Hospital's Emily and Rebecca, but now Natalia Livingston is moving to Salem on Days of Our Lives.
How can I stay away?
On One Life to Live, Brandon Buddy is saying so long.
This is the right thing to do.
While Terry Colombino is Landview's newest resident.
That is amazing.
Daniel Cosgrove returns to All My Children as Scott Chandler.
Come here often?
And General Hospital fans can now catch Tristan Rogers on The Young and the Restless.
That's a bonus.
Keep up with the latest status updates on SoapNet.
You know how it is. You look in the mirror one day and you go, how am I going to lose this weight? eDiet's meal delivery from eDiets.com. It's the easiest, smartest, most delicious way to eat great and finally lose the weight. I know you're thinking, eat great and lose weight? Really? Really.
You'll love the food. There's no MSG, no fake sugars.
The food tastes fantastic. It's awesome. Very delicious.
It tastes wonderful.
Call now or go to eDiets.com. Choose from over 100 fresh prepared meals, not dehydrated diet food, but really delicious food. eDiets will deliver your favorite meals and snacks in a chill fresh container.
All you have to do is relax, enjoy, and eat great. All the way to slim.
I lost 115 pounds.
65 pounds.
25 pounds.
94 pounds.
Along the way, eDiets.com gives you real support.
Terrific online tools, access to registered dietitians and trainers, and friends who care about your success.
They're there with you to hold your hand, and they really care.
Truthfully, I like everything about eDiets.
I've lost 30 pounds. All of a sudden, I find myself a changed person.
Hey, I made it to 50 pounds, and look at me now, I'm 60 pounds.
Millions of people have turned eDiets.com to lose the weight. Now it's your turn.
Call or go to eDiets.com and sign up for 7 full days of meals, 3 meals per day, fresh prepared just for you, plus snacks. So don't wait. Join eDiets. Eat great food and lose weight fast.
I believe that eDiets can change people's lives.
My husband will often say, you're the hot wife. That's just boosted my confidence a lot.
E Diets has changed my life forever.
Call to find out how you can get 1 week of meals absolutely free. That's right. 1 week of fresh prepared food, 1 week of weight loss, 1 week of success, free.
Free? What are you waiting for? Call or go online to get started now.
Call 1-800-279-1604 or visit ediets.com now.
Finelli,
Brian.
I knew it was you.
Really? How?
Heartbeat of the city told me.
Did it tell you that I miss you?
It did. I hoped it was true.
Oh, I do. What you up to?
Just trying to organize some notes for the column.
You're, at the typewriter.
Mm-hmm.
Wearing jeans, no shirt,
Mm-hmm.
paper in the typewriter.
Can you read it?
I can just barely make it out.
I'll read it for you.
Oh, Jack, I don't want to hear the dumb.
Mary had a little Jack, and he was hers to keep, for Mary gave the gift of love, and Jack's love was as deep.
Think your editor would print it?
It's terrible.
I think it's beautiful. Whenever you have nothing in particular to talk to me about, call me up and say the poem, just so I can hear your voice and know that you still love me.
How are things there?
Oh, still pandemonium. Congratulations pouring in on Frank's election victory. Messages, phone calls, visitors.
He must be riding high.
I haven't seen him yet. I'll go over soon.
And, you've been crying.
Shows, huh?
About you and me?
Mm-mm.
I mean about you and me and your folks. You told them.
Oh, Jack, I don't want to get you all entangled.
I'm entangled, Mary. I'm entangled, and I love it. You told your parents we spent the night together, and then what happened?
It was worse than I expected.
How much worse?
Much. It really knocked me for a loop. Oh, I expected Mother to feel as if it wasn't something she'd do, but that she isn't me, and I've got my life to lead my way.
How does she feel?
Disappointed, sad. She's suffering over it.
Sorry.
Da just exploded. He really did a turnaround.
This little girl's a big girl now.
No, Jack, I've been a big girl to him for a long time. I don't know what's wrong with him.
I do.
What?
Me? You have to remember that they don't know about Frank and Jill and the payoff. I'm still the enemy. Your brother's vicious persecutor. If been anybody else, your father's moral temper would have went so far. And, well, with me, you're not just breaking all the moral codes, Mary. You're consorting with the enemy. Lust, forbidden love, treason, all at once.
Oh, Jack.
Would it help if I came over there?
Oh, no, I don't think so. Not yet.
Okay. Meet me later?
I thought you'd never ask for night.
Dinner?
Breakfast, lunch, dinner, you name it.
Dinner. Where?
Lems?
Oh, I was a fool to ask.
I like Lems.
Yeah, I'm beginning to love Lems.
I love Lems now more than ever.
Better go now. I'll spend the whole day on bad poetry, lose my job.
I love you.
Hang up.
You first.
Together.
That's wrong. wrong, wrong, wrong.
Finale.
Present tense, Finale. Mary has a little Jack, and he is yours to keep. For Mary gives the gift.
Delia sure knows how to handle some things when she wants to, doesn't she?
She wants you back.
Oh, no. First and foremost, she wants you and me separated. I know her, Jill. The last thing she wants is me and my condition on her hands. She can't have any time for me now, but she wants me home, all right. Sure. But only because that puts me out of bounds for you.
Come on, darling. Listen, we knew it was too good to last.
What's really maddening is that she's engineered the whole thing, and I don't see any way out.
Then we have to find a way to get through it. Somehow.
And we will.
Of course we will. And maybe now. Maybe now's the best time.
How?
Oh, Frank. We've been loving each other for 3 years.
The best years of my life.
And in those 3 years, you were free. Free to come and go to me. And if you wanted to see Delia, you did or you didn't, just as you pleased. But now, you're gonna have to spend a great deal of time with Dee, the kind of time that you haven't spent in the last 3 years. The kind of time that you would have had to spend if you and I had never been in love.
It's not gonna make any difference.
Frank, I hope not. But Frank, I have to give you that chance to turn around. And it is a chance that I am frightened of, but one that I want you to have. Time to be with your family and Dee and little John. Because if you decide to leave Delia, it might be the long last time you'll spend with them.
And Delia thinks she's allowing you one long last visit. You're allowing it to her.
Oh, Frank, you know how much you mean to me. But I have to give you that chance. I don't want to step out there, take one step where people can see us together, unless you're sure of what you're going to leave behind.
I never have any doubt about that, Jill.
Now, no. But Frank, our love, it's going to hurt a lot of people. It's going to change your whole career around and alter our lives in a lot of ways. And I want you to be certain. Certain that it's worth all of that.
I'm certain now it is. If only because you're giving Dee this one last chance. I know I'll love you and be proud of it, no matter what the consequences.
And face those consequences squarely. And that means going home and being with Delia.
We don't have any alternative now, do we?
You're coming home, Frank. You're coming home.
Hello, Da. Come in.
Well, aren't you all excited?
Yeah, sure, I'm excited.
Hi, Joe.
Hello, Johnny.
I see the councilman is still talking to his friends and family.
Yeah, he seems to be.
I'm going to mark this day down as a holiday. Right on the calendar, it's going to be a Ryan holiday every year from now on.
You see, Jill, if it happens once in our family, it's annual. If it happens twice, it's customary. 3 times, it's traditional.
Well, what's wrong with tradition? It's
the backbone of society. Yeah, it's from the book of Johnny Ryan.
I see you've learned your lesson well. I tell you, it's pretty grim out there, though.
What happened?
Dr. Bolak's wife.
Nell Bolak, what's the latest?
They operated on her last night.
Yes, I know.
She was on the table just minutes after she collapsed at the party at our place.
I'm sorry. What happened? Who is she?
I don't know if the operation is successful yet or not.
Oh, I hope she's all right. I like her a lot. I can't say the same for Seneca Bolak, but Nell, she's really a lovely person.
Well, look, I've got to get back to work.
Jill?
Yeah?
Find out how she is and let me know, will you?
Sure.
And send some flowers to her, please.
Sure I will. So long, Johnny.
So long.
Bye.
So you're coming home.
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, listen, don't knock me over with your enthusiasm.
No, I'm sorry, Da. It's just been a hectic morning for me, that's all.
Oh, I'm glad you're coming home. And everything's going to be all ready for you. There's a lot of reasons why I'm glad you're coming back, Frank. And One of them is your sister, Mary.
People are talking about John and Natalie on One Life to Live. Marla Hipsher Stewart posted on Facebook, "I want to know who's the daddy of Natalie's baby. The wait is driving me crazy." Don Morrow says, "I think John will be there for Natalie regardless of the paternity." Joanna Marino adds, "I just hope he remembers how much he loves her and how many lies he has told her, so he forgives her quickly." But Chandrika Brock says, "I hope John is the father. He deserves a child." People are talking about One Life to Live, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 9 on SoapNet.
It can creep up on you. Dry skin. That's why there's Lubriderm Daily Moisture. It contains the same nutrients naturally found in healthy skin. Skin absorbs it better, and it lasts for 24 hours. Later, Gator. Lubriderm, your moisture matched.
I lost 34 pounds.
35 pounds.
30 pounds.
Thank you, America, for making Hydroxycut the #1 selling weight loss supplement brand.
I'm Matt from Colorado. I lost 54 pounds. Thanks, Hydroxycut.
I highly recommend Hydroxycut. The key ingredients are clinically proven to help people lose more weight.
I'm Allison from Texas. I lost 40 pounds. Hydroxycut really works.
New Proclinical Hydroxycut. Lose weight. Start now.
All right, everyone, we're live in 60.
The dreaded first sneeze. That crucial moment when you're left with a choice. Shorten your cold or suffer through it. At the first sign, get rid of your cold faster with Zicam.
Quinley's secret is about to be revealed.
Brian's going to know you're pregnant. How do you plan on handling that?
This week, she turns to Scott for help.
What do you want from me?
And Kendall tried to kill David. Now he wants payback. Watch All My Children, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 8 on SoapNet.
What is it, Doc?
It's Mary and Jack Finelli.
Yeah, they're seeing a lot of each other, right?
They're not just seeing a lot of each other. They spent the night together last night, all of it.
Are you sure of that?
Yeah, she told me, she told your mother, and what's more, she means for it to continue. I don't blame your sister. I blame Jack Finelli. I just don't see how he could have taken her in that way.
I don't think he took her in, Da. Mary's not that gullible.
Well, she's free. She's pretty. In the bloom of her life, she's easy prey.
Yeah, but she's clever, Da. There must be something there. She says that she loves him.
Well, then it's even worse. If she had her wits about her, that's even worse. It's a betrayal of her family, of everything we've taught her. If she had her wits about her, if she had her eyes open, she'd see the man for what he is. And she wouldn't bring him home and then ask us to accept him as her lover. I mean, I don't think so, you see. I think Mary has more feeling for her family. That's cold and callous, that would be. I don't think her eyes are open. I think he's clouded them.
Well, love can be a pretty intoxicating thing.
No, don't call it love. It's not love. That's blindness. So she spent the night with him, all right. So, well, she has to call it something, so she calls it love.
Well, I guess that's possible.
It's not just possible. That's the way it is. That's the facts. All right, so she's broken the rules. So who hasn't? Once and you're forgiven, right? That's not the way she sees it. She means to continue as Finelli's lover.
Is that what she said?
Yeah, that's what she said. I tried to make her see how painful it would be to you for her to be Finelli's lover after him heaping all that muck on you.
What did she say to that?
Nothing. She said to trust her instincts. Well, all right. I trust her instincts. I mean, I'd love to, but how can I when her instincts are contrary to everything I know to be a fact?
Maybe we should give Mary time to work out the things for herself.
No. By then, he could have wrecked her. She could end up as hard, cynical as he is.
Oh, I don't think Mary will ever wind up hard and cynical,
No, I know men like Jack Finelli. That's why I have to find some way of breaking through to her.
Well, I don't see what we can do.
Yeah, well, that's why it's so good you're coming back to us. I mean, your being home, was always a good example. You were always a strong person there for Mary. And when you're back with her again, it'll be the same thing. You'll see. I mean, you were always the man that she measured all men against. And when you're back with us, she'll take a look at you, back, home, with your wife, with your son, and the family. And then she'll take one blink at Finelli, and she'll see the difference. She'll snap out of it.
I don't think it's going to be that easy, Da.
Yeah, well, I'm counting on it. You are the shining example all Ryan kids have had to live up to, Frank. That's why you're coming home in the nick of time. Again. Maybe I'm old-fashioned, you know. I told it to my father. He told it to his father, and sons to fathers since the flood, and your son will tell it to you. Times have changed. I want to live my own life. Huh? Well, maybe. But when you turn your back on everything you've been taught, all the little things, all the comings and the goings you've lived your life by, that's the short route to disaster. And it can only end in trouble no matter how much satisfaction it gives you temporarily. See, a person has to have a code to live by, and when you break that code, it could fly away in a million pieces. But I don't know why I'm even telling you that.
Da, I'll do everything I can to help with Mary.
Yeah, I know you will. I know. Why couldn't she have found a man who's reliable and steady and loyal like you? Instead of that rubbish Finelli.
Next, spend some time in Genoa City with the Young and the Restless. Later, see who's stirring up trouble in Pine Valley on All My Children, only on SoapNet. Can one woman's secret,
For once, tell me the truth.
and an innocent baby,
Are you coming back to us?
destroy 2 marriages?
Shut up and leave me alone.
Watch Days of Our Lives, weeknights at 6 and 11 on SoapNet. Go to SoapNet.com to sign up for the weekly SoapNet newsletter, the source for all the latest soap news. Enjoy a weekly email with links to photo galleries of your favorite stars, cast comings and goings, storyline sneak peeks, fun quizzes, and the scoop on special events. Sign up now at SoapNet.com.
There's a revolution in weight loss, and it's all about you and your stories.
Stairs are zero trouble for me now.
I've gained energy.
I have taken up belly dancing.
I can be that person that I wanted to be. It is just so totally unbelievable how I have changed.
I have more confidence now.
I feel like I look good.
I can cross my legs.
I don't know what you think, but I'm quite happy with it.
Now that I've got the weight off, my diabetes is under control.
Everything's easier when you weigh less.
The new Nutrisystem features chef-inspired foods designed to fit your life, with transition plans that help you do it on your own, all backed by the proven science of the glycemic index. Visit Nutrisystem.com and get your first 7 days free, delivered right to your door with our money-back gourmet guarantee. It's time to say hooray you and join the weight loss revolution. The new Nutrisystem. Start today with America's #1 home delivery weight loss company.
It's time, Erica. Choose a door.
Choices. They are life's constant. Anything is possible, right? The choice to be brave. I have breast cancer. The choice to turn back. I feel like I'm way out of my league. But when life doesn't turn out the way you hoped.
Something awful is going to happen here.
Am I dead? You wonder, did you ever really have a choice? Am I married?
No one gets to see their future. That's not how this works.
The shocking new season begins.
I need to know.
Being Erica premieres Wednesday, January 26th at 11 on SoapNet.
15 Seconds with Jonathan Jackson.
On my downtime, I love to play music. I also love writing. I've been writing a lot of different books over the years, and poetry and novels and stuff like that. So I just love writing and music and creating in other ways besides just acting.
Catch Jonathan Jackson on General Hospital weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 10 on SoapNet. Seduction, secrets,
We faked my death.
and scandal.
That is the national pastime here in Genoa City.
Catch it all on The Young and the Restless tonight at 7 on SoapNet.
Being a mother can be very rewarding.
Motherhood changes everything.
Just ask the women of The View.
The biggest lesson any child teaches their mother is it's not all about you.
I fully believe in mother's intuition.
I know when my baby just needs to get on my lap and he needs some mother love.
With your children, you learn diplomacy, but with adults, you have to practice it.
It's a mom's view.
The trick is to have one less tantrum than your child.
The View, weekdays only on ABC.
Oh, he's coming home, he's coming home, he's coming
Delia!
home. Frank is coming home.
Hold still for 1 minute. How can Frank be coming home? He's not ready yet.
Well, that's not what Dr. Bolak thinks. No, he's coming home. I'm gonna have my husband back. I'm gonna be a wife again.
Delia, will you stand in one spot and tell me, please? Has this thing been worked out, or is it a new fantasy of yours?
No, it's not a fantasy, Mary. It's real. Doctor's orders. I'm gonna be serving him dinner here tomorrow.
Delia, you cannot manage that. Frank's made enormous progress, but he's got a long, long way to go.
What's the matter, Mary? Don't you want him home?
Of course I want him home, but not before he's ready.
Well, you think you know more than Dr. Bolak? You think you know more than the head of the whole hospital, huh?
Dr. Bolak's just in charge of the neurology department.
Mary, what difference does it make? He said it would be much better if Frank comes home than if he stays in the hospital. I can do everything that they can do for him.
Do you know what that entails?
Sure.
Oh, no, you don't. Linens, medication, exercises, washing, shaving. In the weeks ahead, Frank's got all he can do to bring his body back together, and he should do it under optimum conditions.
What could be better than his own home and his family, Mary?
A hospital where they're equipped to do it.
Well, I can do it here.
Oh, come on, Dee.
I will, Mary. I'm going to do it myself. Look, I'm not going to leave it for Maeve if that's what you're thinking. I'm going to do everything, and no one else is going to have to lift a finger.
For the first day and a half. Then it'll be up to Mother and me and Da and Bob and Jill.
Never. Never, never, Jill. I don't want her anywhere near him.
This is wrong for Frank, Dee. Are you doing it because of Jill?
You know?
Yes.
Yeah, I should have expected that Frank would have told you. I guess you've known from the beginning, huh?
No. Just recently.
And I suppose you're on their side.
I'm not, Dee.
Then whose side are you on,
Mary?
Mary?
I'm not taking sides. I'm sorry.
Yeah, sure you're sorry. Yeah, so is Frank. And you know what Jill said she's sorry too? Well, I'm very happy that you're sorry, Mary. But you're not as sorry as I am, and I'm not putting up with this for one more day.
Delia, this is not the way to handle it.
Don't you dare tell me how to handle it. You see, I'm the one who's doing all the suffering. I'm the one who's had to sit up night after night all these years watching movies on television and get phone calls from Frank telling me he's not coming home for dinner or why he can't take us for a walk in the park. So, you see, I've handled it myself. All myself, Mary, and I don't need you or anybody else telling me how to handle it or that they're sorry. Because I've been sorry for a long time. Believe me, it doesn't change a thing.
You think things are going to change because you're bringing Frank home to keep him out of Jill's reach?
I'm going to fight for Frank. I'm going to fight her for my husband any way I can, Mary.
By jeopardizing Frank's recovery.
He is my husband.
He is not yours to help or harm as you see fit.
And the father of my baby, Mary.
Delia, you can bring him home, but you can't win him back by force.
I can keep him away from Jill Coleridge. I can keep him out of that hospital where they can be together, alone, anytime they want to be.
Frank's not going to love you for this, Dee. But chances are he may hate you for it.
No. No, not when he sees how much I love him and how much I want to take care of him. Not when he's home with me and little John. See, the most important thing is to keep him away from Jill, and that's exactly what I intend to do. She better leave him alone, or else I'll make her regret it for the rest of her life.
In Port Charles, revenge is a priority, relationships are disposable, and good medical care is a necessity. Keep up with this fast-paced city with an all-new episode of General Hospital, weeknights at 10 on SoapNet.